Welcome back to our channel. My name is Becca and this is Shadow, and our channel is SamBrie Stitches here on Flosstube and on Instagram. Today is May 11th, it's a Monday, and this is Flosstube number 64. So I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank y'all so much for giving me a chance. I really appreciate it. And welcome back to my existing subscribers and viewers. I appreciate you guys so much. You have shown so much support from my last video. I appreciate it. It means so much to me that you all understand that I need to step back a little bit. Carl the rooster, I named him Carl. He's making an appearance right now as well. So hopefully you can hear him crowing. But seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart. All of the understanding comments and support that I have received with just putting myself out there and letting y'all know that things are getting to me. So thank you for everyone just being there and just still supporting my channel, still supporting me. I appreciate you all. I hope that y'all had an amazing weekend. And if you were celebrating Mother's Day, I hope that it was everything that you had hoped it would be. You got spoiled and you got pampered. Shadow, do not growl. Somebody's walking by. My weekend was amazing. I pretty much unplugged and had a relaxing weekend. I didn't stitch that much, so I have no whips to show you, but I do have some finishes. Saturday was not a bad day. I started to get a headache, and by Saturday evening when we had the bonfire, my head was hurting pretty bad. So I ended up going to bed after we watched a couple of shows together, me and my husband. And in the middle of the night, I had to get up, and I take hot showers. We have like a massaging shower head that usually helps. So I hopped in the shower, and my headache pretty much was a full-blown migraine at that point. And I luckily made it to the toilet from the shower to get sick. That's how bad my head was. So Saturday night was rough. And then of course Sunday was Mother's Day, and I slept in because I was up all night. My husband kept checking on me all night. He kept like feeling my forehead like I had a fever. That's just what he does. And he covered me up, and so neither one of us slept that much Saturday. So we slept in Sunday, and that was Mother's Day. And I got up and I went and grabbed myself a coffee, and I wanted some me alone quiet time. So I grabbed myself a coffee. I went to the dollar store so I can get a couple more of those metal signs that I showed you that I finished the USA What's in My Cup. I got 2 red and another blue, just in case I want to stitch all 4 of Priscilla's patriotic pieces. I have 4 of those to finish them on. And then I went to Joann's, and I was at Joann's about 20 minutes before they opened, and there was already a line. So I stood in line, and you know, people were complaining about how ridiculous it was that there was a line for Joann's, but Walmart and Costco and everybody else, you know, just lets people in and blah, blah, blah. So I had to listen to that and listen to people argue with them. But I got inside once it opened, and they have nothing, absolutely nothing. I went in for fabric. They have like no fabric. So I'm glad I have a good fabric stash, fabric as in finishing fabric, because literally there was nothing. I went on the website ahead of time and it said limited supply of in store for stock. There was none for the fabrics that I was looking for. So I had to use what I had at home, but I got a whole bunch of ribbon. I'm not going to show you all that, but patriotic ribbon was 40% off, and then I have military discount on top of that. So it was a good deal. And then later that afternoon, my husband had checked the tide tables for Seebeck and took me out there. It's only like 10 to 15 minute drive from our house. And boy, did we get lucky. The best Mother's Day gift ever. There was at least a dozen eagles out there. I did an Instagram live for the first time, and a few people joined in from Canada, and you know, a lot of the US, and they enjoyed it. You couldn't really see the eagles because they were far out in the water, but man, it was amazing. And we stayed there for a little bit, and it was just me and my husband. You know, usually you spend Mother's Day with your kids, but the girls stayed home. But it was so nice. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to insert, it's about a 3-minute clip that I put together of pictures from like my weekend, the bonfire, my dogs, the eagles, some video, and I put it together in the Clips app. That's my new favorite thing. So I'm going to insert it here so you can see how the weekend went. Hope you enjoyed that. It was an amazing weekend. So, the only thing that I did yesterday was I hand sewed a finish. Reason I hand sewed it is because it is a shape and I can barely do straight lines on the sewing machine. So the first piece that I'm going to show you is Kathy Barrick's Liberty Bell. I had stitched it pretty much in one day, and I hand sewed the finish. And I put a nickel in the bottom here, just like what it showed in the picture. But I hand sewed that, and I like how it's just like kind of wonky because it's like primitive, and you could see like the red stitches on the side. And then this is the back. It says "We the People." And then this is where I cut it open. I didn't have very many options to cover it. So it's not, I don't like the back, but it says "We the People." But I am so proud of this. Is that not just cool? I love it. So that's my first FFO. The other two are just kind of like plain. I used fabric that I had on hand because that's why I had gone into Joann's. So the first one was my June Year of Celebrations that Brandy from Stitchmaynia and I are hosting. And I used the backing fabric that my sweet viewer sent me in the box of goodies. And it is kind of wonky, but it's okay. So it doesn't have to go up till June. At least I'm ahead. This was a Mania finish, and then I just did a simple little bow at the top. So that is my second finish. Ooh, dropping everything. And then my third finish was the stacks that you all saw. And this goes up on my wall that you've seen in the videos. But here it is up close. I used the same, oops, it's crooked. I used the same material as the June because I just couldn't find anything. So I don't know why it's crooked. So it just hangs up on my wall. And that is my third finish. So all of it is sticky board. And I'm so glad that you guys liked the quick little, sticky board tutorial. I'm not a professional. My stuff is not perfect, and that was not the greatest tutorial, but I'm a visual person, and so pictures step-by-step helps. I'm considering putting together one for hand sewing, a pillow. There a bunch of people in Stitchmaynia, I believe it was, or Stitching with the Housewives, one of the groups, had asked me to send them the tutorial because I offered it to one person who had asked how to do it. And I made a step-by-step, just a picture tutorial originally for my sister so she could make her first pillow. So I uploaded the PDF into the group after so many requests of messaging people. So I might make one for here just to have to my channel, and it'll just be just like the clips video with the sticky board. If y'all would like that, we'll see. I don't know how well that'll work. My stitching today is going to be a new start. The wheel chose Rovaris, and again I'm gonna leave off the 4 so that the patriotic can stay out. So I'll be starting that today. I have some Happy Mail coming today, and I think my Blackbird Designs America is arriving today. But let me tell you that I put an ISO out in Stash Unloading for Mirabilia's Queen of Peace, which you cannot find anywhere, absolutely anywhere. And it's like over $100 on eBay for the one that's out there. And I was like, oh, it's a long shot. I'm stitching Lady of the Flag, and I want Lady of the Flag. I own Queen of Freedom. And then I saw that there was a Queen of Peace, and I want all 3 up on my wall. That would be absolutely amazing. So I put it out there, and I was like, please, for a reasonable price. And I'm thinking 60, 70. No, the sweet lady messaged me and offered it to me for $20, y'all. $20. So and she messaged me yesterday on Mother's Day, and I flipped out because now I own all of my unicorn charts, all of them. I'm floored. I'm so happy. And then she sent it today. I think it's 2-day is what it said, so it'll be here Thursday. She sent me the tracking. So this week I will have my last 2 unicorn charts, and I will be starting those as soon. Well, I won't be starting Queen of Peace until Lady of the Flag's finished. But I will be starting Blackbird Designs America as soon as I get it. And I'm excited for that. So there's so much good in our stitching community. I know there are people who price gouge, and it's absolutely ridiculous that people are expecting, you know, hundreds of dollars for patterns. It would just be great if they would just re-release all the patterns, but since they're not, it's just amazing that there are still people out there that are just willing to sell it for next to nothing just to pass it on to another stitcher who is going to love it and care for it and stitch it up. It just means a lot to me. That was awesome. That was an awesome Mother's Day. Anyways, I do have a little bit of haul. It is Brandy from Be Stitch Me haul, of course. I will say that I do have to slow down on the fabrics buying. What I think I'm going to do is try to get her newer fabrics so that I could show you those. So I'll talk with Brandy and see how that works, because I've been spending a lot of money lately and I need to tone it down. So these were from Friday Night Fight Night. My fabric of the month is on its way, I believe. So the first one that I claimed is Wet Cement. And this is all 18 count. And it's just like a nice gray, wet cement. It's like a brownish gray, and I love this. This I really, really like. I also claimed Tree Hugger, which I don't believe that I own. The shadows are kind of making it rough for me to show you but you see the green? Look at that modeling. There you go. Look at that modeling. This is awesome. It's like, has hints of yellow, it looks, or like a super, super light green in it. So that's really pretty. And then Through the Stones. This is another grayish, but it looks like it has like white modeling with it. Can you see that? I love this. And of course I had to get it because Through the Stones, Outlander. Hello, Outlander fan, love it. Speaking of Outlander, did y'all watch the season finale? Wow. Even my husband, because my husband and I, that's one of the shows that we watch every Sunday for our stay-at-home date night. He is so into it, and it's so cool. But look at that. Look at that modeling. I love this so much. So that's Through the Stones. And then I won, she does amazing, amazing giveaways. She's so generous. So if you claim something in the Friday Night Fight Night, then on Saturday you get to enter her giveaways, and I won this. And I'm so excited because all of a sudden I'm into samplers. It's so crazy. And this has two sampler patterns included. So Blackburn Designs, We Live in Hope. And then this is the other. It's so gorgeous. Samplers and Miras. Y'all, I like smalls. What am I thinking? Like falling for all of these. Craziness. Anyways, that is everything. I'm still hosting the Zoom meetup tonight, so that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably do it out here on the deck because it is beautiful out, and being outside helps with the fresh air instead of sitting downstairs in my basement in my little stitching area. So I'll probably do that. And I will be posting another video on Wednesday. I will be doing interviews this week. I'm just waiting to hear back from the people that I'm interviewing this week, and those will go up Friday and Sunday. So I hope that you guys have an amazing couple of days, and just know that I appreciate you so very much. I received emails, private messages, comments. I'm okay. I'm not like super depressed or anything. Oh, there goes Shadow. I think something stirred in the thing. I'm not super depressed. I'm just tired and just ready for this to be all over. So, but I'm okay. So thank you all for your concern. I appreciate it. So until I see you guys on Wednesday, have an amazing couple of days. Stitch like crazy. And here is my shirt, Robin. It's New Kids on the Block. I went to their concert and it was a blast. So Robin, Lady Robbins, loves to see your shirts and your videos. I started the hashtag show me your shirt. So if you have a shirt that's only showing the top part, stand up and show it, hashtag it show me your shirt, so that Robin and the rest of us can see what you're wearing. Until Wednesday, everybody, happy stitching.